Yeah, this your boy Boss Krizzy, man. You know what we at. We in the rack, man. We in the shot, man. Here with a humble soul, man. Step part 2, man. Y'all go check this out, man.
A humble soul, we checking back in, man.
You know, what it do? It's your boy Boss Krizzy here for part 2. Nope.
For sure,
What's
man.
going on out there?
Man, part 1 did great. You know what I'm saying? I don't really think it was a real like in-depth interview. At least that I saw, you know.
We ain't get too deep, but we just covered a lot. You feel
Yeah.
me? Like, shit, you asked me questions, shit. I gave you my honest answers and my honest opinions on certain situations, you feel me?
For sure.
And look, like I said, I'm gonna just keep it 100 all the time. So you know how we do, man.
No, for sure, for sure. Now I appreciate you chopping it back up with a humble soul, bro.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, we in a different location this time. So what section of the city we in right now, bro?
We still on the east side, but we just at another one of my spots where I like to be at. So
No, for sure. So you kind of migrate, bounce around. You got multiple.
yeah, I ain't
spots.
fucked up. I ain't homeless and none of that shit either. Not migrate. I got multiple incomes, you know. So
I mean, what you want to say about that, man? I know I mentioned that to you off camera, like some of the comments, because we was at your mom's spot.
the fans gonna say what they say. You gonna always have good and you always gonna have bad. So you feel me? It's not. It's only up to you to feed into that. So look, I can't feed into that. Look, can't make me or break me. What somebody else say don't make me shit. You feel me? I make my bread a whole different type of way. Just know I ain't fucked up out here.
Man, bro, before we even jump into some of the stuff I wanted to ask you about, like, is there any game you can drop, or for the people who may not be hip to what you got going on? I know you mentioned like you work a job, you do music, you had the green as well.
Look, I'm multitask. I'm
multifaceted.
I'm multi-talented. So I do everything. It's just me and sitting down and being broke. That's just not me. I just can't sit down and not do nothing. I wake up and do something positive to show that I'm progressing every day. So that's a mindset I have. I wake up every day, do something positive, no matter what it is. You might can just get somebody homeless some change. Your blessing gonna come in disguise, some type of way. You feel me? Like I wake up and do something positive that push towards the goal. Like I say, doing positive, you get good results. I came up on another source of income earlier today, so yeah. But yeah, that's what I can say. Wake up and do something positive every day.
No, for sure. I mean, for the record though, Krizzy, he ain't messed up out here at all, though.
Oh no, not at all.
Well, I mean, you mentioned to me off camera that you felt like we broke the internet. You know, why you say that, bro?
Because like, man, a lot of people was like, I made a lot of like new connections with some people, man. So like I said, you got the positive and you got the negative. The real that knew the real, they reached out to me. So shout out to them. You feel me? Like, I networked, met a couple of new producers, new cameraman, new bloggers and all that. So yeah, got a couple of other little things going on in the works that I've been thinking about. Got a new video dropping soon too. So
I mean, shoot, before I even ask you about like some of the controversial stuff, man, we ain't dive into your music last time, bro. You feel me? There goes some of the interviews. He just passed a couple of the interviews in the background. You feel me? But
like, man.
But no, but I mean, talk about, you said how they, you said your last project, bro. Talk about, you know, like just your music, man. I asked you about like the history.
On my music side, I got
I asked about like the FBG history, but about you personally, dog.
Well, me personally, shit. Like I say, I transitioned from Creed to Krizzy because it was like a leveling up type of thing. It was like me becoming like more creative and more into myself and not sticking to one style. Like everybody know, yeah, Creed, and I was making all drill music, but I switched it up to Krizzy because like I'm more versatile, so I come up with all type of different music, different genres for different audiences and shit. I can make a banger off of anything. Like, it's how you expand your mind. And I expand my vocabulary also. So I might do reading and research, try to learn about a certain word, a way to incorporate it into my rhyme. So
Yeah. It was some comments that said like, man, the brother is articulate. There's a lot of people who were saying, man, he needs to start his own YouTube channel, really start sharing your stories, all that type of stuff. You feel me? It was a lot of positive. I think it's more positive than negative for sure. You know what I'm saying? Overall. And I think, man, you kept it real, like uncut, raw, 100. You know what I'm saying? You ain't really sugarcoat. And you dropped some history, you know? A lot of stuff I wasn't aware of personally, you know. But before I even get into that, man, like, what's some of the songs for the people who may not be familiar with your catalog? What's like your top 5 go-to songs you would recommend for like a new listener?
All right, for a new listener, top 5 go-to. I got No Hook Part 1. I got Boss Krizzy Mac 10. Then I got motherfucking No Hook Part 2. I got, man, if you want to do your research on me, you'll type in Creed the Don, FBG Duck, Billionaire Black Who Got Bars, or Creed the Don, Billionaire Black Lil Mister, I Got Hella Thoughts. And, well, yeah, them like the top 5 right there. That was like 5 right there. But I got a lot. You type in Boss Krizzy on YouTube, you type in Creed the Don on YouTube, you gonna see everything you need to see.
What's your favorite project by you?
My EP, High Days Trap Nights EP on all platforms. I went crazy on that, and it's only like 7 songs, G.
EP.
Yeah.
You didn't want to go full throttle.
I ain't even go full throttle.
Is there a reason behind
I got
that?
a bunch of new stuff I just recorded recently, but
okay.
I'm like, man, look, I gotta keep something in the chamber, G. Like I say, everything get put together a certain way. It come out as like a strategy. So
you
gotta package it right. Just can't just I got this song and then I'm gonna just drop it and expect everybody to just finna go listen to it like that.
We can't get an exclusive, man, later on, you know what I'm saying? You can't play a little sample for us?
A little exclusive. See, one of the exclusives I can't, cause I'm under a little contractual agreement with one of the other artists that's on the song. So.
For sure. Man, you mentioned you got a song with Lil Mister. You know, I mean, I asked you about Brick, asked you about Duck. Like, what was your relationship with him?
Man, he was cool, laid back, man. We got high a lot, Joe. So like smoking and shit. I always ran into him at the studio, and we'll be smoking and shit. And that's how a lot of shit happened, though. I seen him do a lot of music. Man, R.I.P. to him. He definitely a legend. So.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, I don't think I asked you about him. I know you was mentioning like Billionaire, FBG, you know what I'm saying? Like even we're taking it from the top, man, like musically, like Chicago wise, like who were some of your influences, man, before you started doing rap? Or was like Duck and people your influences, you know? Before I started doing the rap, man, my musical influence, I ain't gonna lie. From the city, I can't really say I had too many, but when it came to, like, I started listening more and more to people from my city, I say, like I say, Louis, he like the father of drill. Him kicking it off, listening to them Drillmatic mixtapes, man, that started getting me in the zone of wanting to rap and all that, too. So, him, and then I had a couple of friends that was already rapping. Being around them, we'll be freestyling, playing some beats and stuff. Start getting my words out, start being able to put it together more fluently so I can flow it right. Like, I learned how to rap without a beat or write without a beat. So that way when I do got a beat, I can flow it any type of way, swag in any type of way I want to swag. You feel me? Come with the low energy, high energy, however I feel it's fit for whatever beat. So I just have verses in the chamber, but I might hear a raw beat like, ooh, this verse could go with that. Boom. Now I'm coming up with a song. Something wrong. But that's crazy, bro. Like Chicago being a musical place that you said there wasn't too many artists that influenced you here, though. Cause
like I ain't gonna say I listened to a lot of people that wasn't from the city. Like a lot of the main people, like I say, Lil Wayne, 2 Chainz, and all that. I listen to them more than I listen to somebody from the city, so I wouldn't really know what nobody from the city really talking about, because I don't want to sound the same, because everybody say you sound like one of the people from Chicago. Then when you go listen to my shit, they be like, damn, you wouldn't even think that. So, but you say you could do it. You could do the Chicago style though, man. Because I know the songs I heard. Like, I mean, yeah, you got the drill in you, man. I got all that. Look. I got that down pat. Like I say, that come easy. Like I like to create my own challenges. Like, man, look, you see how the baby on fire right now, and he got a 3-song EP, 3 songs. You feel me? I'm trying to go crazy. Look, I'm gonna make them raw ass club bangers. You feel me? Make the bitches go shake. So you feel me? Like I'm trying to have good time. Well, you gonna have good time listening to my music. Like it's gonna be turned up, but I don't want no. I'm just trying to create. Like I say, I'm creative all over. So I'm create whatever comes to my mind, however I'm feeling. So
Man, I mean, you know, like in a place like Chicago, or just in music in general now, it's a lot easier to go with the norm. So with you saying that you want to kind of migrate from that and really just do your own thing, that takes some type of confidence and originality, you know?
Yeah, because going through the norm, like, I don't know what they consider the norm is, going through just being a drill rapper.
Or just doing what everybody else is doing. It's easier to just follow the leader, you know?
I don't know who the leader is, so I'm the leader, I guess. I gotta be my own leader. So I don't know, I ain't following nobody. That ain't in me. So.
Or, you know, being influenced. You know how, like, when Future came out, everybody was sounding like Future in the drill wave. Everybody was sounding like, you know, Keith and them, you know?
Well,
a lot of people was emulating that style.
I understand that, but I can't say nah. I can't follow nobody. I guess I'm gonna create a new wave.
Talk to me.
Everybody go follow me. Look, I'm gonna create a new wave. Like my style, I consider it like unorthodox because I could come any type of way. Like I could rap like in the normal pace, and then when I get to a certain bar, I switch it to a whole different way I'm sounding, but it's still cold as hell. You feel me? And you're like, yeah. What'd he just say? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like money on money, that's my favorite topic. We rap through the city, influence like bosses. So I might switch it up. Want to rap in a fast tone, because like that's another influence. Of course, Twister. Like that's what got me on that, like rapping real fast. But I want you to hear my words. So I try to slow it at a pace where you can hear the words too, but I'm rapping fast at the same time.